that's is going to take like an hour and a
Well,
half.
no, this would take
know.
5 minutes to change out, and it's just that they put the sensor right on the battery cable, and you can't just replace the 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 battery clamp. You have to replace the whole thing.
The whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
So you mean you have to replace the battery cable or the whole battery and cable?
The cable, the whole cable that had the sensor attached to the negative post. Yeah. And welcome to Do Yourself Adventures. He goes, "Hey everyone, Merry Christmas."
Hey Larry.
Merry Christmas.
He's doing it himself again?
Yeah, we're not gonna let him live it down.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm still waiting on him to change it to Do Yourself Adventures and pop into one of the Jill chats.
Yeah. That'd be funny, wouldn't
it? Yeah.
Be awesome, man.
Yeah, one slip of the tongue at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
We don't actually live it down.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
So,
it's
Gorilla,
just like eggnog jokes.
So, Gorilla, did you get your Christmas present last night? Or this morning?
I showed him off. I have the deck of I got a Star Trek deck of cards there.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
This came with a bunch of socks there. I got the R2D2. Then it came with these socks.
Well, one way they can make socks exciting, I guess.
Yeah, these socks. These socks.
Well, PvP. Remember we live in a capitalist economy, so you have to merchandise everything to try and make a buck.
Hey,
oh, really?
Cool.
Thanks for letting me know there, Dan. I appreciate that.
This is going up on the shelf. Well, here, just say the word PvP and I'll play it.
What's that?
I'm a Jew in Nazi-occupied Europe. Fuck you. Fuck the.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if that's appropriate for a Christmas Day stream, actually, Gorilla.
And I also got some a Funko Pop here with Shire and Frodo.
Huh.
And then for my birthday, which my kid forgot to give me there, I got a shot glass with Mount Rushmore on it.
Okay.
Neat. So, Gorilla, so for your Star Trek cards, for what the box say, is it for starships only, or is it for starships and captains on your deck of Star Trek cards?
I don't know. I haven't opened it. And welcome, Suzanne. Welcome. I don't know if you were in the chat earlier when I said hi and I read your chat there, but Merry Christmas to you and Harlem there. And I also mentioned a few months back we actually watched a show there with that's set in the town of Harlem in Harlem County, Kentucky. There that has they're called Justified.
There you go.
I think it's actually a really good show. It introduced me to Walter Goggin and Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, because the reason I'm asking about your Star Trek deck is who's the ace in the hole? Captain Kirk or is it Spock?
It's always Cisco. Cisco's always the ace. Well, let's see. The Joker is a teleporter. Oh, different color teleporting. Ace is the Ace of Spades looks like this. Oh, okay. The basic designs on these. The back of the cards all look the same.
So it's really the back of the cards that are Star Trek, not the front of the cards.
Okay, the diamonds have the Enterprise logo on it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So tell me, in poker night, do you guys use dollars, credits, or whatever your country's currency is?
If I take your nerd card away, it's always Quatloos. Here is the ace of clubs. And for some
So it
reason,
seems
the
like
cards started going backwards.
So it seems like the aces are going to be the USS Enterprise
I
logo.
don't know what this card's supposed to be.
You might have to read the box or something.
Well, it looks like a communicator, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, this is the communicator. This looks like a communicator.
Tricorder?
Yep.
I don't know.
Communicator.
Tricorder, that's what it is. So they threw a
Oh.
couple extra cards in here. It's a tricorder.
So I'm guessing those are special cards of some
Yeah.
sort.
Well, if we play crap on your neighbor, they'll draw 20.
Special cards you shouldn't open up, you dirty gorilla.
Hey! I can still seal it back up the way it came in the box. This one had the
Okay.
plastic around it. I did not rip the seal.
Oh. Seal.
Yeah.
Or.
Now, easy there, Gorilla. If you keep it up, I'll have to give you some fish to feed you.
Yeah. And Suzanne says, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hey,
And
Suzanne.
PvP, you get a special Merry Christmas.
Oh, well, thank you, Suzanne.
all caps locks and the deer.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I still say you guys got to travel out and like meet halfway.
Well, you
Meet
never
in
know.
Alberta somewhere.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, because it goes BC, Alberta, then Saskatchewan, right?
Saskatchewan, yes. You do have a little bit of trouble saying that province's name, don't you,
Hey,
Gorilla?
hey! You want our fighter jet protecting you? We'll say it however we feel like.
I just got to bug
Don't
you.
worry, it'll all gonna get renamed when we buy out Canada.
Oh.
Hey, I'm waiting for that
Greenland
multi-million
first,
dollar
and
check.
then slowly but surely we'll take every province.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Well, what's left after Trudeau gets done, you could probably have it.
Yeah, that'll be a nice big mess to clean up too.
Oh yeah, you guys might be making a big mistake.
we'll just steal your resources.
Hey, the Conservative Party, when they win by the landslide next year, they're going to have enough on their hands to deal with the mess Trudeau's creating right now.
Jim's here, put his Merry Christmas link in here. Suzanne saying hello to everybody here, which is nice. Jim saying hello. Hello. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, okay. These are getting put in twice. Okay. And Suzanne says, Gorilla, Harlem will be 16-year-old tomorrow. Well, tell that boy happy birthday there. Make sure he goes and shoots himself a big old moose for his birthday.
Woo.
And Boomer here is he's eager to be justified was good. Even Germ gave it a compliment. You know, it shows good when Germ gives it a compliment.
Yep.
Okay, back over here now. And hey, it's Pickles.
Hey, LDG.
Hello. Hey guys. Merry Christmas. Hey Rizzo. Hey everybody. PP.
I thought it was a
Yeah,
damn
yeah.
triple A for a minute.
So hello
What's
there,
going
LDG.
on? Hey, what happened last night? I went to watch your show and it said video removed. I missed your stream last night.
Your account came backstage and asked me to simulcast, and we can't figure out how to simulcast on EV Mux here. For some reason, I can't figure it out. So we used her StreamYards, and we simulcast from her stream.
There you go.
EV Mux isn't designed to simulcast.
I don't understand. Why did that make your last night's video disappear?
Because we didn't go live on that.
Oh.
So I just removed it.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay.
Yeah, no, I do got another one up there. I got another one up there. But no, it's all things simulcast with he saw it simulcast with Dork Knight, and then he also simulcast with Mr. Nodal.
Yeah, he's doing
Dork Knight's
something
back?
outside of the operating procedure of EV Mux.
Oh.
EV Mux wasn't made for
Well, I'm pretty-
streaming. It's made Zoom is.
How's Dork Night doing?
I haven't heard about that. It's from what I've gathered, it's not my place to say on a live stream.
Oh, more shit. I thought he was
Well, we'll
back.
see.
I haven't
Well, we'll
seen
say
him
this,
in months.
Well, we'll say this: if LDG, if you guys want a chance for podcast on EV Mux, you could have LDG hack their system and create a cross stream app button for you guys to set up.
Yeah, and welcome Opal Beidou there. No, the what cards? I was showing off the Star Trek playing cards that my kid got me. So they know me so well. I collect
LDG, tell me, how good are you at hacking, LDG? How good are you at hacking?
He's
I
not
don't know what you're talking
legally able to
about.
go into that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
To our NSA that is listening, nobody on the stream has the ability to hack anything. We are complete illiterates when it comes to technology. We can barely get this software to work or work on its own.
You know, it's funny. I met another channel recently, and I sent him an email. We're talking back and forth. So then when I come in his chat, he's like, "Hey guys, LDG." I swear he's part of Anonymous. I'm like, "All right, dude, listen. If I was, it's like Fight Club, okay? Like you're supposed to stay anonymous. You don't tell people someone's anonymous. Like you don't."
Yeah, it seems kind of counter, contrarian.
Yeah, I'm still laughing that someone with Anonymous there sent the Church of Scientology there. They sent him like 10,000 pizzas. That was fun. Though I feel bad for that pizza joint.
Well, are you kidding? For the pizza, so, hey, like we made a lot of money off of this church.
They made nothing.
No, they made nothing. If they reject the pizza and say they didn't order them, the pizza place has to take them back.
Oh,
so you have to put in a. Supposed to have it set up so you put it in a credit card when you have an order over $25. No cash on delivery.
Yeah, and Opal here says, "Merry Christmas." Well, Merry Christmas to you, Opal.
Hey, Opal.
And I need to go to BC next summer. Well, there you go. You and PvP got to set that up there.
Okay.
Yeah, just decide which city you guys want to meet up and have a nice cup of coffee or tea or whatever, or whatever your Canadian special beverage is up there.
Let's see. PvP is British, so it's tea.
Well, my mother was born in Britain. Yeah.
Yeah. And Edge of Time says, "Season greetings from the Edge of Time." Well, season greetings to you too, Edge. They're nice to see here.
Hey, Edge.
And you may have trouble with Saskatchewan. We have our pews. Yeah, but if you guys like your pews, you'd want to join us because we are 2A friendly here in 38 of the states.
Yeah, we can actually get that pew level up to an American standard if you join us.
Yeah. Well, Merry Christmas to you too, Scurvy. Says, "Merry Christmas, everyone."
Hey, Lemon.
And she's saying hello to Scurvy there. Howdy. And everybody saying Merry Christmas isn't great. I love that. Edge of Time says, the Goo Goo Mug. It almost sounds like a song I could write. And Scurvy says, "Long time no see, Edge of Time." Yeah, it's been a minute, but hey. No, Edge of Time's not Mikey. Edge of Time's his own person there. He pops around the streets there. He's been on Salties. I think he's been on a couple of John DeMarco's there. He used to be on Birds there. He goes, "Edge of Time, are you and living on a razor's edge. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Deny everything. No responsibility, no blame." Opal's laughing. And he goes, "Hello, Nabaki." Yeah. Uh, here you go, LDD. You read this one.
Ah, damn it, dude. I'm not behind my computer. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Opal says, "Unanonymously anonymous."
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I want to believe in, let's see, aliens, steaks, lightning, a balloon, a cowboy, a cow that might have a something hanging underneath it, so it might be a bull. Yeah, everybody say Merry. They would have to had to prepaid for the size of for that size. No, it's a shit ton of pizzas they sent to. I can look it up here in a little bit once we get caught up here. Let's see.
I believe they gave him a fake credit card number.
Yeah, and soggy leaf sauce breaks ensues. Sounds fine. I'll be in Kiwana, and oh, there you go. She'll be right in your neighborhood there. PvP.
Oh,
Girl,
okay.
I'll hold the damn door open. Come on in. I'll outro. Yes. Yeah, if you don't know me by now, Mike is the other person that called Scurvy Sir Limit. Yeah. Let's see. How the you spell it? None. You must send pizza to Church.
Okay, I'm back.
Scientology. Well, let's hopefully that Brave here can tell what the hell I'm trying to spell.
And Matt Arnold said, "Merry Christmas, everybody."
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So LDG,
Still waiting
did you get your present for Christmas?
Yeah, I was just saying, I'm still waiting for my underwear.
Oh, jeez.
So it's Captain Underpants LDG. Wonderful.
Pretty much.
Okay, maybe. Okay. I got the story a little bit wrong,
Uh-oh.
but it's still the gist of it was right. Okay, so the Anonymous is the decentralized online collective. They launched a project Channelology against the church in 2008. Blah blah blah. They're on January 21st, 2008. Anonymous ordered and delivered hundreds of pizzas to Scientology churches in cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Orlando. This was part of a coordinated effort to protest the church's alleged censorship and intimidation attacks, particularly in response to their attempt to remove the Tom Cruise interview from the internet. So they sent these all to embarrass and disrupt the church operations. The pizzas delivered were seen to be form of as a form of ultra coordinated motherfuckery by Anonymous and be humiliating and inconvenience the church. The prank was just one aspect of a broader campaign that included distributed denial of service attacks, faxing images of nude body parts, and phone pranks targeting the church Dianetics hotline.
Jeez.
The pizza deliveries were
just common shitbaggery.
Yeah, basically. The pizzas delivered received the form of the church Scientology responded by labeling Anonymous as cyber terrorists and religious hate criminals. The church also accused Anonymous of sending mysterious white powder to their Los Angeles offices, which was investigated by the FBI. In the years that followed, Anonymous continued to protest Scientology through various means, including letter writing campaigns, protests, online activism. The Church of Scientology has consistently denied allegations of wrongdoing and characterized Anonymous as a threat to their religious freedom. In recent years, Anonymous has shifted its focus from pranks and disruptions to more peaceful and legal forms of protest, such as organizing rallies and advocating for policy changes. However, the Church of Scientology remains critical of Anonymous and views their actions as a form of harassment and intimidation. Oh, so they're taking the fun out of it.
To be fair, Anonymous are cyber terrorists.
Yeah.
They like to talk about the stupid little shit like, oh yeah, we're sending pizzas to the Scientology, but they've attacked government websites. They've brought down several healthcare insurance company complete online sites. They're basically corporate terrorists.
Yeah, it depends on who they're targeting, whether or not they'll get investigated, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the next target is pharma, or one of the large government a pharmacy company is that the government has a major investment in.
Yeah, and here, PvP, you read this one.
Okay, just a second. I just got another tab here. Okay, Edge of Time said, actually, jeez, PvP knighted Sir Lemon new friend? Huh? What? Huh? Okay, I'm not sure where that one's coming from.
And Boomer says, I got cola in my stocking. Well, here you can send it here so we can heat our home. Or either that, you could be like the one kid in Fat Man and put a hit out on Santa.
Yeah, well, the question is, can he afford it?
Yeah. That this answer that's at the time, really? Yeah. Now, Opal here has a question. Is motherfuckery a scientific term? Yes, it is. It is now. And Yvette here, there's this Merry Christmas, Jordan and the family. You too, Yvette, and welcome to the channel. We're finally streaming early enough for you. And here, I'll put the link in if you want to come hang out up here, Yvette. I'll put the link in again. I know we had a few others pop in since then.
And Yvette, I take it it's around midnight where you are, Yvette, or
no, it's 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock.
No, yeah.
It's 7.
They're only about 8 hours ahead.
Yeah, 6 for me. The nog is sus, always was. Says at the time, and Yvette, hello, and Merry Christmas, Suzanne. And is it true that PvP first called me Sir Lemon? I thought it was Mikey too. PvP.
Oh, I never called him Sir Lemon. That was Mikey for sure.
Yeah, I was the first one to start calling him Scurvy. I'm pretty sure
that is true.
Yeah, that's a joke that just evolved over time on Pop's channel.
Oh, well, that's what happens. It's like the eggnog joke evolved and took on a life of its own eventually.
Yeah, or my nickname there, that's just stemmed from me being an asshole.
Oh, and Gorilla, I mean, PvP, speaking of eggnog, did you get any eggnog for Christmas from Santa?
Well, no, not from Santa. I bought a little bit yesterday.
Yeah. And hey, Suzanne, how's it going?
Hey, Suzanne.
Good. I just popped on to say Merry Christmas. Be safe, be happy, be warm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You too, Suzanne.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you too.
And I'll see you this summer, PvP.
Yeah, okay. We'll have to figure something out.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, have
Merry
a good
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. And you about to say Merry Christmas to Jerem?
Let me see here.
Oh, we got another pop.
Yeah. Hey, Mikey.
Mikey.
Hey, how's it going? And Merry Christmas to you, Gorilla, and Germ, LDG, PvP, Sif, Jimmy.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too.
So, Mikey, did you go back on your non-sugar diet today, or are you still off it?
Hey, I'm off. I'm back to my non-sugar diet. That ended last night. That was when I had both of us had a moment where we said, of clarity and said, okay, let's just enjoy some sugar overnight. And then we made each other pass out because, we had a lot of turkey dinner before, homemade turkey that Suzanne made us. So we slept good today. I just got through dumping all of our remaining trash. And we have a new popcorn maker. So now we'll save ourselves some money on popcorn at the theater when we go next week. That'd be nice.
So you know how to pop around, huh?
Well, do poppy popcorn? Yeah, sure. When you're on
Yeah.
sugar, then you do bounce around, but when you're off it, you're like, oh, major downer. What a withdrawal. It's like,
Yeah, well,
go
sugar.
down into flames.
Yeah, well, sugar is definitely a drug. It is.
Just
It
remember,
really is.
kids, drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad. Yeah. Sir Lemon says he's eating fruitcake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely off the sugar wagon there, Mr. Lemon Pie.
Yeah.
He is a fruitcake.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all fruitcakes.
So, I do
You
have to
can't
say,
single one out, you know.
since Lemon Pie is eating
Well, I
fruitcake, then does that mean
Wow, that's you.
he's becoming a cannibal then? Since he just have fruitcake and he is a pie and lemon?
He's eating his own pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lemon's eating his own pie. He's indulging in his own sugar rush.
Well, I wish I was that flexible.
Yeah, really.
Oh boy.
And he's got to squeeze those lemons to
So
get flavor.
LDG, have you removed said foot from said ass for at least today? Does Gorilla get a reprieve?
Yeah, I pulled it out for today.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, he did find a version of the Indian drumming he actually likes. He can fall asleep.
really?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
I've conquered my fear of that Indian song. Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Tell me,
Opal's asking me, yeah. Opal's asking me if it's an air popper. It's an air popper, Opal. Yeah, it's not the one that you use with oil. It used just as hot air, like how I speak. I speak with hot air.
So
I
tell
can
me,
make the popper move by itself
Yeah.
if I had to.
Hey, PvP, put that in. Oh, did you put it in the private chat?
I can't. It won't allow me to paste an image in the private chat.
Oh,
I don't know why. It must be. I don't know why it just doesn't. It won't work. I can copy.
No, the StreamYard private chat doesn't support images.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I emailed it to you. I figured maybe since you're the host, maybe you might have some way to work around that. But
so PvP, is it just a picture, or is there a link to the picture for you to put in the private chat if you want to do it that way?
well, let's see if I can get it's on Twitter, and it's a cartoon actually, which is pretty
cool.
funny.
well,
somebody
you'll
put
end up
there.
doxing yourself there if you do it on Twitter. Here, I got it. Here.
Okay, go for it then. You can do it.
Yeah, Opal. Yeah, that's right. There's not much flavor, but it's still nice to be able to air pop it, and then we can add our own melted butter to it. Later on, we have actual bowls that were given to us, and a measuring cup, by the way. So that's
Here, this blocks out everything here. But Trudeau said, "I said no coal."
I think that's got the sentiment of about 80% of Canadians right now. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
when I
and
saw that this morning.
and I do have to say, given how Trudeau is with fossil fuels, I'm not be surprised if you guys go back on coal for a fuel source.
Oh well, don't you know that he flew out from Ottawa on his private jet to Whistler, BC, for a ski holiday this weekend. So he's in Whistler probably right now, skiing down the ski hill at the taxpayers' expense after flying across I don't know how many thousands of miles in his private jet. But of course, he doesn't want to damage the environment, right? So total hypocrisy.
Yeah. And I was going to say, Sir Lemon, if you're going to make comments about someone, make sure you know how to spell it.
All right, let's catch up on chats here. Let's be going out of order. We'll throw off the chats here. Boomer here says, I called him pie. Yeah. I'm eating fruitcake, says this. And is Mikey off the sugar wagon? Yes, he is, apparently.
Yes, I am, apparently. Yeah, I had a crash.
I'm very glad that Mikey's not on sugar right now.
Oh, God, no.
And, is it an air popper or what kind of oil, Mikey?
Right, I did say to Opal, it is an air popper, and it uses, just heats it up, hot air. And we got a measuring cup, a perfect measuring cup that goes with it, so you can measure the right amount of popcorn, put it in the air popper, let the hot air make it self-pop, and then we've got something that we can use to put butter in, melted butter. So, yeah, I mean, there's no flavor initially, but after you put, the amount of butter we don't need a lot. I mean, we're not like butter freaks, and except when we used to go to the theater, we wanted them to do the butter layering. You guys ever had that? Where you can have like layers of butter on each. Every time they throw it in there and whatever in your
Yeah.
bucket. So yeah,
Yeah.
which is
And hey,
good.
Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, guys.
All right.
Hey, I'm over here with my sisters, so I just want to drop in and say howdy.
Howdy,
Merry
howdy.
Christmas
How
to all
you?
you guys.
How's
Yeah.
your booty, Larry?
Oh, doing good, fruitcakes. How's everybody
We
doing?
missed you, Larry. How's the family? How's everybody holding up today?
Doing well, doing very well.
Oh, good. Yeah,
How's
we got a
everybody
lot of
doing?
great Santa. Yeah, we got a lot of great Santa gifts last night, including a air popper for popcorn.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's like I needed it, It's great. Definitely.
You're still gonna get fat on the butter.
LDG's here, huh?
Yeah, he is. See, this is this is one of our gifts we received. This is the air popper. Yeah. Very cool. And
there you go.
this came in an unmarked. It said it was from
Hey,
Santa,
Suzanne.
but hey, this is a very nice snow globe I got with 2 cardinals inside it. Definitely representing me and
From your
Suzanne,
mom.
but yep, my mom. Yeah.
From your
My
mom?
mom is
Yeah.
my mom.
I remember when she does that.
Oh yeah, she sends a cardinal personally. You know how LDG you said you sent your foot personally up to Gorilla there in Minnesota. Well, Mom sends one of these birds up here to Canada, and they
Oh,
hide
really?
out over here in the park right across the street from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey,
So
so Jim, how you doing, Jim?
I'm doing good. I'm cooking a burger right now.
Oh, there you go.
Mm.
Dave's
Healthy
having a
one,
burger
or
for
just
Christmas.
or just with hamburger and cheese and some ketchup and some mustard.
I could use a slice of banana bread with a little bit of eggnog, no pun intended.
Yeah, I got one. Well, 946 milliliter eggnog in the fridge right now.
Oh, there you go.
Because they're too cheap. They don't want to give you an actual liter, so they downgrade it to 946 mils now.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's shrinkflation for you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they put the price up and they put the product size down, but that's the world we're living in.
That's
Well,
crazy.
they don't want you to build. They don't want you to build another cache that you leave in a frozen freezer.
Oh, I
for
won't
about
be.
6 months.
I won't be doing that this year. I got too much stuff in my freezer already, so
Oh, we
I
do
actually
too.
probably need to clean it out because probably some of that stuff has probably been in there too long by now. When I think
Well, in
about it.
PvP, if you want to save money on eggnog, there's also a more direct way. You can learn how to make eggnog yourself. Just get the ingredients, then stir it up, and then you get eggnog for yourself.
Yeah, but as I've said, probably mentioned over the last month that I'm kind of not so into eggnog these days. Actually, it's okay for a treat once in a while, but it's just like, yeah, I want to get healthy in 2025, and I know everybody says that in New Year's and all that shit, but this time I actually mean it. So less calories.
Yeah.
Eggnog's a little too calorie rich.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, just a little. But
Yeah.
you do realize they're going to be taken away from, Sir Lemon's trademark of, doing eggnog jokes. What's he going to do now that he can't do that anymore?
Have
You're
you not
trying to get
noticed?
healthy.
Have you not noticed this Christmas season though? He's cut way back on the eggnog jokes.
I think he has. Yeah.
He
Okay.
has.
So he's serious about what you're serious about. Is
Well, I
trying to lose
mentioned
the weight.
I was going to cut back on the eggnog consumption. So being a good joke writer that he is, he decided to cut back on the joke writing. So it makes
Oh, there you
sense,
go.
right?
Makes
So,
total sense.
Yeah. Well, the one jokes that are available are the ho 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 jokes for PvP.
Oh ho ho.
Oh boy.
Oh ho ho.
Oh,
no.
prepare for the year of ho 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 jokes.
Yeah, right.
No, I don't want to hear any more ho 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 jokes. Come on. Come on.
All right.
How about that?
All right. So, yeah. Today, well, I'm not making anything fancy. I'm making a succulent glazed rump of a pig that is slightly pink that will be browned on the outside there with the glaze. Then I'll be mashing some Irish guacamole there with. Then I'll be taking a dough paste and rising it and making it a
Irish
fluff
guacamole.
Irish guacamole.
What is?
Irish
What's this Irish stuff?
guacamole? What?
Yes, Irish guacamole.
I've never heard of that.
What?
Yeah, you have PvP.
Yeah,
might know it
everyone
by
knows what Irish. There's only one version that makes everything Irish.
Yeah, you might know it by the more common term of mashed potatoes.
Oh, right. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, Gorilla. I got it.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, Suzanne says she's
Wow.
not having anything fancy today, so I had to make my meal sound fancy. It's just I'm having a ham. I got ham there. I'm gonna be making some mashed potatoes and some biscuits.
Yeah, when you talked about glazing the ham's rump, you sounded a little too excited there, actually. Gorilla.
Hey, baby, I am excited. I chased that pig down myself.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god!
So you're
Well,
posting a video of that, Gorilla?
Oh wait,
No,
I was supposed
YouTube
to
has
be-
rules against bestiality.
Oh, jeez.
well,
No, but to be fair,
Well,
Gorilla does identify as a gorilla, so
There goes Gorilla again. There goes Gorilla.
well, I
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Now we
uh,
now we know it's Christmas. Now we know it's Christmas.
I was gonna tell that's all right, Sir Lemon. I was gonna tell Gorilla that
Oh my
Gorilla,
gosh.
since you're so good at mashed potatoes, you and my wife Suzanne should compare notes, compare some recipes, because she's got the best mashed potatoes in the business.
Butter
in
and
my
ranch.
estimation.
Butter and
Yeah.
ranch.
All right, well,
Or if
I'll
I
get
really
the-
want to get fancy, I throw some like my twice baked potatoes there. I do like I bake the potatoes and I put it in the butter and some sour cream, some chives, some bacon bits, and a little bit of garlic powder. Then whip them up, put them back in the skins, throw some cheese on top of the back of the oven for 20 minutes.
Who's watching Die Hard? By the way, I'm gonna have to rump out of here like Gorilla's rump. So you guys have a Merry Christmas, everybody.
yeah.
Yeah,
You too,
you
Larry.
too, Larry. Merry
Good one.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys. Take care.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you too.
You
Merry
too,
Christmas.
Mike.
Merry
Bye,
Christmas,
guys.
man.
well,
Bye,
I gotta
PvP,
bounce to
everybody.
you guys. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Something
Bye,
came up in the
GG.
underground. I had to mute. Take care, buddy.
Yeah. We'll
Absolutely.
see ya,
Later.
Pickles.
See you, bud.
Merry Christmas.
All right, guys. I'll be
Okay.
listening, and I'll try to pop up if things work out. I don't know how long you're streaming for, so I'll be back. All right.
About 3 or so.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. Later. Later.
Later.
Later.
Well, I do have to say that that pig and Gorilla, they must have got more action than they had in years, especially on Gorilla's part.
Wait, what the hell are you going on about?
Dan goes into these long stories about pigs and chickens and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Well, here, Dan can go into this.
Gently extend your arm. Extend your middle finger. Very good.
Very good.
And to be fair, it's the most action that Gorilla got in the last 6 months.
Oh yeah, chasing a
Are
pig.
you sure about that? Sure about that? Yeah. But he's Suzanne said, not making anything fancy meal today. We'll spend the afternoon baking gingerbread cookies and Harlan's birthday cake. Oh, they're nice. You always gotta have a birthday cake. And Opal said, nice, no flavor, but still nice.
Yep, still
And
nice.
Sugar crash means sleep time, says Suzanne. Yes, it does.
Yes,
Oh,
it
that's.
does.
And she says, oh, that's cool, Mikey. Yeah,
Yep.
Jim gets some twisted thoughts in that noggin of his, says Scurvy. Mikey's making
Well,
himself
Scurvy, you're the one that puts the stupid stuff in my brain, so it's your damn fault, man.
Did
Yeah,
you hear
I
that
might
one?
have
He's blaming you.
I may have corrupted you guys a little bit, but
Oh yeah, not too much. Yeah, we're all corrupted, but you added your little kick in there too, Gorilla. That's all right. We
yeah,
still love
I always have my kicks.
you. I know. That's why LDG loves to kick your ass.
He doesn't kick. Hey! Let's clarify this right now. He doesn't kick my ass. He shoves his foot up my ass.
Okay, so it stays lodged into said anus. I understand. Okay.
Damn, he said the word anus. Oh my.
It is. Yeah.
Well,
There's a vocabulary in there somewhere.
Yeah, my kids make himself popular by correcting typos again.
Yeah. Only because they misspelled noggin. Loggin. Hello.
And everybody say hi to Larry. Larry PvP prefers discounted eggnog.
That's still not a bad deal, though.
I had to cut back on eggnog jokes as they're high in calories and sugar.
Yes, Sir Lemon, why you were bouncing around like you were telling the jokes in the first place.
Yeah. Let's see, noggin. There you go.
Sir Lemon.
Oh, then it's posted like 3 times. Okay. And Opal says, I'm going back to eating salads every day. I have weight down.
I think she's saying heart weight down, but she feels like she's on the verge of gaining weight. So,
okay.
Yeah. I think she was trying to say heart. Yeah.
Her. Oh, wait. I have.
Suzanne said she just had a peanut butter sandwich and a glass of milk. I'm good for the day. I said PB&J, baby.
That's good. That's good on you, Miss Opal, and you too, Miss Suzanne.
Yeah, give them hugs.
And I don't want to feel like I have to do all the steps every day. I feel it's a bad. Yeah. Well, I used to walk like 30 miles a day, but this job here, I'm sitting down all the time. And nice PB sandwiches are the best. PB&J,
baby.
Thanks, Mikey. I don't have Google.
Then how do you get a hold of us, Sir Lemon, and talk to us if you don't have Google? How do you find where Gorilla's live shorts are, or Jim, or PD, or anybody else?
Yeah. It's not like you're on a website here that's owned by Google. I don't die. I'm too small as it is.
Right. So Gorilla, tell me, you are with Quality Control. Tell me, and do you know how to polish some members too?
What the fuck?
No, that's all he does.
I really need to get a clip going. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You don't know. It's all science fiction to him.
Oh, by the way, I sent you another thing there, Gorilla, because Trudeau gave his not so beloved Christmas message yesterday, and it's not going over well because he was so it's so much BS, like, because he's saying the traditional stuff, Merry Christmas, blah 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 blah, but nobody's buying it, like, because of things he said previously. And I sent you an image of what he had said in previous years that kind of puts the real Trudeau out there. And people are posting that on Twitter too, as well as his speech.
Well, he's a jackass, so.
It was really something.
And welcome, Oiler Greg. He says, "Merry Christmas, everyone." And and you too, Greg. Merry Christmas. And Suzanne says, "Opal, it's about time it's about the most I can handle." And cheers.
Cheers.
And Christmas Diwali's here.
Oh, nice.
I have anxious eating
issues.
Oh, that's well. My problem is I have eating issues too. I tend to eat too much.
You can't stop, right?
I'll eat for you.
Yeah, Gorilla, is it a simple analogy that you see food, you eat it? Yeah, I see food. I like to see food.
Yeah. So that says, which one of you broke Gorilla? That would have been Germ.
None of us.
Germ. No, that was Germ.
Germ did? Oh, okay. You broke him down.
It's caught me off guard.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And we know that Santa's real because he visits Gilligan's Island. Yes, he does.
He does.
But too bad he couldn't like send him a boat or something.
It's kind of a bizarre thing to think about, that basing reality, your view of reality on Gilligan's Island actually seems much more reasonable and sane than what's going on in our world today. Just saying.
Yeah, I have to say that the island actually exists, right? PvP. There is a real island that they based it off of. So if he wants to go and travel there, hey, more power to you, Santa. Have some fun.
And I have to say, given how accent prone Gilligan is, I'm surprised that Santa did not have a unaliving scene or near death experience with Gilligan.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Santa is immortal, so Gilligan can screw up all he wants, and he's just gonna come right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Merry Christmas, Kronos. Merry Christmas. And what did I miss?
Merry Christmas.
You missed the cult comments here. We're just talking and all that. There, you forgot to pay your late to the stream fee.
Uh-oh.
Taxes.
Yeah, everybody
boy.
say hello. And they'll say. And Opal saying,
Thank you, Opal.
Merry Christmas to everyone you missed. I never had tamales or PB&J. Well, you're missing out on the PB&J part. But of course, I haven't had Of course, I haven't had PB&J in a long time. I like to make peanut butter, banana, and sugar sandwiches.
Ooh.
Peanut
What
butter,
are you,
banana, and
Elvis?
sugar. Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to down the toilet like the king?
Yeah, right. Shit.
Yeah, but I don't do crack.
Oh, come on. He didn't do crack. Come on.
He died of a drug overdose.
Yeah,
no,
but it
he
wasn't
died of a
crack.
massive coronary.
He had a coronary. He had a fucking heart attack and died on the toilet.
What drugs did Elvis use?
He did barbiturates. I know that. I know he had at least barbiturates I was aware of. Some opiates too,
wasn't he addicted to some pharmaceutical prescribed pills as well or something?
He did. Well, just like Michael Jackson, had his thing with pain medication. Same thing with Elvis. Elvis had the same problem.
Just like Michael Jackson, Elvis had his own doctor,
Okay.
right? That probably wrote him all kinds of crazy prescriptions, right? So
yeah.
And take care, Lemon.
hey,
Lemon.
Bye, Lemon. Take care.
Let's
Wonder
see.
where he's gonna jet to.
Here's a list of Elvis Presley's drugs. He did barbiturates.
I said that barbiturates, right?
Amphetamines,
Right.
like
He did
Adderall and
opioids.
stuff, and amphetamine
Yeah.
salts.
Yeah, he did opioids. Yep.
Opioids.
Quaaludes. Yep.
I don't know what the fuck Quaaludes are.
Oh,
it's
well,
kind of like
LSD.
isn't that kind of like a tranquilizer, a Quaalude?
it says what it says right there. It's a sedative. It's from a benzodiazepine.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. A sedative. It's like a tranquilizer.
And then you get LSD.
It's
Woo!
horse tranquilizer. It's horse tranquilizer.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It was very popular. I remember as a teenager being into rock and roll and reading about the rock and roll lifestyle in some of the magazines back then. And the word Quaalude did come up quite often. So it seems like it was a popular thing in rock and roll culture back in the 70s. So I'm not surprised Elvis experimented with Quaaludes.
I do have a question. Tell me, are they or did they already release Elvis Presley's what he died of on that night, or have they yet to release it?
It's been 60 years ago, so I'm assuming that they.
Well, I mean, there's basically a heart attack from what I've ever read, but I'm sure years of substance abuse probably contributed to it, right?
Yeah. As far as we know,
the reason why I'm asking is
No,
yeah,
Sif, what
well,
I'm
the reason I'm asking,
saying, oh no, go ahead. You finish. Go ahead.
One
No,
the
you
reason
go ahead
why I'm
first.
well, the reason
All
why
right,
I'm
sit.
asking is
Sit there and you go.
Which celebrity has their biopsy classified till a certain amount of years after their death to reveal on what they died of? Like, which famous celebrity has that roughly? Because I heard one of them has that.
I doubt that'd be possible to enforce something like that in the world we're living in right now.
I thought it was Elvis that had that enforced on him.
No,
I imagine it wouldn't matter how many lawyers you had and how many clauses they wrote. Somebody's going to leak the information eventually.
Let's see.
unless that's just hyperbole that they put on the internet and what people say.
People say a lot of things, and many of them aren't true. That's for sure. That's true enough, Dan.
That's it. I'm not finding anything here.
I don't think you can keep. It's pretty hard to keep secrets in this world now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it truly is.
Which is best because that's why you shouldn't be a habitual liar or screw people around or do bad things, because eventually it's going to catch up with you.
You got that right.
Yeah. By the way, Gorilla, it was actually fried banana on peanut butter and toast.
Oh,
And
jeez.
sugar.
For what?
That sounds gross.
For his food, it was a fried banana, peanut butter and banana sandwich on toast, and the banana was fried. So
okay,
that's what he ate a lot.
The whole sandwich was fried. It just makes it peanut butter and banana, and then throw it into the butter and fry it up.
Oh yeah,
that sounds kind of nauseating, actually.
Yeah. But did his mother make like lard earlier in life? There, Resolute, something like that.
Well,
like
weren't they like?
butter thing?
Well, weren't they like almost hillbillies or something? Like in his early life?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he was born in Tupelo, Mississippi, right? So.
Oh, I'm sure lard was not an uncommon food item in the household.
Don't think it was. I think it existed. It was there.
Hey, I remember back in the day in the 60s, my mother used to bake with Crisco, and that was like a form of lard, I believe. So
yeah,
it was a popular thing back then.
Yeah, well, I do have to say, if you want to fatten up people real fast, just use tons of lard, and that's probably what they did back in the old days.
Just put a bunch of crap in the food, and people will scarf it down.
Yeah.
Just read the ingredients list on any food you have in your house.
Lard and stuff is much more healthy for you than the vegetable oil.
Right.
It's interesting though. I remember like there'd be like blocks of white lard that Crisco would sell, the brand, and that was everywhere in the supermarkets back in like the 60s, probably even into the early 70s. And then over the years, it just disappeared, and I haven't seen a box of that stuff anywhere in decades. Like they must have just phased it right out or something, because I never see it anymore.
Yeah, that or trans fat thing phased it out.
Either that or they're under a new name.
I don't even know if you can buy lard in the stores anymore. Like I've never noticed any around any of the stores I shop at.
You can.
There's lots of margarine, there's lots of butter, but
popular.
I haven't seen boxes of lard in the coolers anywhere lately. So I don't know. Which is fine, because I'm not ever going to touch that stuff again. So.
All right, so let's catch up on chats here. Opal said, "I grew up eating for stress and stuff, and it took me 2 years to get it down." Oh, yeah, stress eating. That, yeah, I've done that before. Never say hi and hey, gorillas without the Z. Hey, we're back to call me gorillas.
Yeah,
feel good. Sound good.
Yeah, it's like the band.
So you're the guy that founded that band?
Yeah.
Yes. Apparently, he thinks he did. Feel Good Incorporated. Yeah, Gorilla was head of that band.
Yeah,
secretly.
Scurvy says, "Have a fun stream, everyone. I'm going to jet. You have a good night there.
Have a good one there."
Our peanuts are good in the Reese's cups. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
Scurvy is a knight. Yes, he is. Good for him. And Edge of Time says totally not morbid.
Hey, Edge of Time.
Yeah, thanks, guys and folks.
Hey, Edge. What's up?
Thanks, guys. All the sugar talk now. No, I mean chocolate covered peanuts. I'm sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad.
Sorry about that.
Death will eventually claim us all, as they say. Edge of Merry Christmas. So
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, I love that sentiment on Christmas Day. Death will claim us all. Well, that's such a good thing to be.
Yeah, it's real nice, ain't it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like karma.
Especially when I'm getting closer by the decades, running out of time, getting closer to that. So
especially karma. When you do stupid stuff to people, I'm not saying what, but karma will eventually get a hold of you and kick you in the ass, and it ain't going to be like a PvP kicking the ass either.
Now it'd probably be more like an LDG kicking gorilla in his ass and leaving it in their wedge, right, Jim? Oh boy. Anyway.
Or going down to the latest polls in the political scene here, where Trudeau's could fall to third or even fourth party status. And you get low enough, then you lose your official party status and you don't get any funding anymore. Oh, they could almost disappear. I've seen ones where they could get like down to 15 seats, and they're currently at, I don't know, 100 and something.
PvP, what is Trudeau's current approval rating?
Low. It varies. I mean, there's always different polls, but he's basically conservatives. I think average rating right now is around, if the election was held, in a month or two, they've got about 44% in the polls, whereas the Liberals, I think they're down to around 23%. So the Conservatives roughly have double in the polls what the Liberals are holding right now.
So roughly a fifth of the Canadian population still likes Trudeau for some reason.
I think there's around maybe 20%. But those are probably die in the wool, lifelong, probably a lot of them are party members of the Liberal Party, are just people whose families have always voted Liberal. And the thing is, I have voted Liberal in the past when I thought, they were going to provide a decent government. But after watching this clown show for the last 9 years, which has really gotten severely bad in the last 3 or 4 years, ever since the truckers incident back in when the pandemic hit, it's just gotten more and more bizarre. And lately, it seems like he can't keep his mouth shut for a week without saying something so stupid that people are just like, well, it's a Twitter fest. Let's put it that way. It's crazy what people are talking about, but he manages somehow to just make himself look like an irrelevant goofball.
Yeah, he's just plain sad. I would say, his Liberals are probably right around, PvP, right around between 20 to 25% diehard fans of his, but they're all going to realize that the damage, is far from is over, and by the time he's got his butt kicked out and you got Poilievre taken over, there's a lot of wreckage there that Poilievre is going to have to fix, which is unfortunate,
No, it's very unfortunate, yeah.
So PvP, it's projected that the Conservatives will be the majority party in Canada, or will they be a minority party? And what it means is less than 50% of the vote, and they have to form a coalition with another party to get the majority in your guys' government. From what I hear, that's how coalitions work.
At this point, it looks like they're going to crush the Liberals in the next election. It could be one of the biggest landslides in Canadian history. It quite possibly could. There's a pretty good chance it could be the biggest victory the Conservative Party has ever had in the country's history. So, if I was a Liberal, I'd be very worried right now. I'm just looking here. The latest federal polling, 45% for the Conservatives, 20% for the Liberals, 19% for the NDP, which, seeing the NDP and the Liberals basically neck and neck in the polls, that's pretty amazing, because the NDP were always mostly a distant third party, though they did form official opposition under Jack Layton about, 15 years ago or whatever it was. And he was a good man. He was a very good leader. Trouble is, he had colon cancer and died when he was in office. But then you've got the Bloc Québécois, the Quebec Separatist Party. They're at 8%. The Greens, which are basically Looney Tune fringe idiots, they're at 4% right now. So it's basically pretty much going to give the Conservatives a healthy majority. I think the numbers generally, it's complicated though, because there's so many polls here. I'm just looking. There's like oh my God, probably a dozen different polls at least I'm looking at here. But they should have a sizable majority. I'm thinking they probably have about 60 seats more than the Liberals and NDP combined. So they're going to have a majority government, it looks like. The only trouble is cleaning up the mess is going to be the problem because Trudeau's he's hanging on. He knows it's over. I mean, Trudeau I know he's a super narcissistic person, but he's got to realize in the back of his brain somewhere that he's done done like dinner basically. And if he had any gumption or any respect for the Canadian people, he'd resign. But he won't do that because he's a narcissist, and he's like any. I mean, seriously, a lot of Canadians are starting to think we've got the first dictator we've ever had on our hands because this guy, he just will not leave, right? Even though he knows he should. So he's just going to drag his party down. They're going to get even less votes 4 or 5, 6 months from now because people are going to get even angrier. And he's going to not only destroy his career, well, his career is done anyway. He's going to destroy the Liberal Party probably for the next decade at least. And I'm just worried about the damage he's doing to our economy. The bank rate's gone down, and when they start lowering bank rates, that's not a good sign for any economy.
That's never good. No.
Yeah, when they start making money cheaper to borrow, that's a sign that the economy is weak. So anyway, sorry to go on, guys, on political stuff.
It sounds like that Trudeau's gonna try to go out in a blaze of glory, or say, you know what, if I'm leaving, I'm going to take this whole country down with me.
He just wants to take the country down with him, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
There's no blaze of glory for Trudeau.
And the last thing I want to say about it is that NDP party, because they're running neck and neck, they're also, don't forget, they're like a foreign party. So basically, the Liberals have been their cash cow. If the cash cow goes away and dies, they die too, they feel. And they're like, no. So, it's kind of a thing.
Yeah, all right, guys. Let's catch up on chats here, so we're not don't get too far behind here.
Sounds good.
Corona says, "I like dark chocolate every once in a while. I hate dark chocolate." And Suzanne says, "Downers." And Corona saves his bacon grease. So does Mikey. Which one? Would you like dark chocolate? Suzanne does save a little bacon grease for her turkey gravy.
It's very good. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to save too much, just a little. Yeah. Keep going, Gorilla. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, it's repeated here. Butter is better. Yeah, I make sure to stop buying fucking margarine.
Yeah.
I have to buy actual butter over margarine, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't find the mixed Christmas nuts for cracking this year. Oh, they're probably somewhere.
There was a shortage. Yeah, there was a shortage though this year for sure. Opal. Yeah, I noticed that too in the stores and stuff.
Okay, and no nut cracking feels good.
Ooh, that hurts.
Suzanne says, "I save bacon grease for my cabbage rolls." Oh, cool.
Nice.
I never had. Isn't that the same as egg rolls?
Similar, yes, but instead of having the breaded, where you wrap rolls with, it's wrapped with cabbage. So the cabbage is your wrap. That's what you put your meat, stuff like that, inside a wrapped cabbage. Yeah, it's nice. It's good.
Okay.
Actually, better for you because the cabbage has good roughage and stuff. Yeah.
All right, let's see, Mikey. Plantain looks like a banana, and is fried.
Mm-hmm.
I never had plantain.
Well, no, plantain. Plantain is different from a regular banana. It's a bit more. It's not really something you want to eat like your normal bananas, Gorilla. It's more something you want to fry. You want to put it with other condiments and things like that. It's not so bad. I mean, as long as it is cooked, but you can't eat it raw. So unlike most other bananas, you have to wait till they ripen. So. Yeah, there's two differences between a plantain and a regular banana. So,
yeah. Okay, and let's see. Opal says, "So far, rolling things are good: tamales, spring rolls, egg rolls, cabbage rolls, joints. Drugs. Drugs are bad." Just remember, kids, marijuana's
That
bad.
felt beautiful. You threw joints into the mix.
I gotta get that. I gotta get that clip because we say it enough. And the truckers' time seems like yesterday. Yeah, no, that's 2022, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a few years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very best butter. Funny how you threw in the joints at the end, says Kronos. Usually the food comes after.
Yeah.
And hey, Suzanne.
Hi, Suzanne. Merry Christmas.
Okay, don't you listen to Mikey. Plantain cannot be eaten plain or raw because you would die. You would just die. It looks like a banana. It grows like a banana. It needs to be fried. Now, don't you talk, Mikey. Shut up. Shut up, Mikey. Do not listen to him when he talks about cabbage rolls.
Shut up, Mikey. I understand.
Cabbage
I
rolls
know about
are
plantain.
nothing like.
No, I do know the difference.
All right, let Suzanne talk, Mikey, please.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Chef by trade here. Cabbage rolls are rice. Plain, it's supposed to be wild rice because that's what they had back then, but you can use white. And if you have ground beef, but normally venison, it's chopped up and fried up like ground beef with onions and garlic and pepper. You mix that with the rice. You then roll all of that into cabbage. You make it like a big fat. I'm not going to say egg roll because it's like 3 times the size of an egg roll. But you roll it up in a cabbage leaf. You put that in a pan. You cover it in a tomato sauce, tomato paste of any kind, tomato juice, whatever, and you bake it. And that is the best damn thing you'll ever eat as long as you live. But then you put bacon on the top. I lay bacon across the top. Anyway, I just had to say that because he was killing my stomach and my culinary.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Suzanne. But no, I agree with you on all the points you just made. So be happy with that.
Did Jill ever send you that recipe for eggnog pie?
Suzanne, PvP is away from his mic right now. He may have to wait a few minutes.
Yeah, he said be right back in the private chat there. So he'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll wait.
We'll wait.
Well, here, I'll let you read your own chat there, Suzanne.
Weed is not a drug, people. It's a medication naturally made.
There you go.
Well, actually, the only reason it was made illegal is because it will put the timber industry out of business.
Well, yeah. That's also a medication.
There wasn't a real timber industry when it was outlawed here.
Well, there's also marijuana is also a pharmaceutical drug if you have glaucoma.
Yeah.
That's because they want to make money off it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a hallucinogen too, so it's not like, but most people made that a bad thing. It's not a bad thing if you need it for medicated purposes,
Yeah, it's not
you can smoke a metric ton of it, you're not going to hallucinate from it. If you start
weed is not
something else.
by no means.
You're
Acid,
thinking
not weed.
Yeah, you're thinking like acid and LSD. And what's that one that starts with a D? People go on lots of trips. The government's been doing a lot of study.
Well, I know LSD would make people go on trips.
DMT.
Sorry, I was stepped away. I just got back. Hi, Suzanne.
PvP, did you ever get that recipe for eggnog pie from Jill?
I do have it in my email somewhere, but trouble is I'm one of these lazy people that falls behind, and I've got so many emails I need to clean out of my inbox. So I did get it
to her for you. You'll like that one.
Jill sent it to me. Yeah. I just got so much going on. I've been living off of frozen meals lately because I just haven't even got. Well, my kitchen's a mess too. I need to really get that.
Don't go there. My place looks like a landfill. I hear you.
Oh yeah, and I got fruit flies. I got bloody fruit flies. I brought a bag of vegetables in. I put them in the hallway and forgot about them for a couple of days, and now I'm infested with fruit fly. I finally got the apple cider vinegar out in the kitchen now, though, and I'm hoping that'll start killing them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you. I do the same thing.
I think I must have about 100 of them buzzing around here. Well, not buzzing, they don't make a noise, but
Yeah. Just
they're annoying. They're annoying when they keep landing on everything. Yeah.
Okay,
So I
let you
haven't had a very good Christmas. And the thing is, my cousin's wife went for another chemo treatment yesterday on Christmas Eve. So
yuck.
I haven't seen them. Usually we would have gotten together by now, but that's been postponed. Hopefully I'll hear back from my cousin because I just emailed back and forth with him the other day, and he said he'll let me know how she's feeling, and then we can make plans after that point. Because I'm not working for the rest of the week, thank goodness. Yeah, it's been really I hate this. I'm a downer. It's like I've just had I've had a shitty Christmas. I got to say, guys. I'm glad you guys are here.
Tell.
What's that, Suzanne?
You can't tell there's Christmas if you come to our place. No, we got no Christmas tree. We got no nothing. Kid and I decided, no, it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I did actually get a new tree, but it's still in the box in the kitchen because I just didn't get around to putting it up. Well, the thing is, it didn't help that I twisted my knee about 10 or 11 days ago, and I was hobbling around for about 8 days like a cripple. I could hardly walk. So thank goodness it's healing back. Yeah, it's right in the left knee. Thankfully, it started to feel normal again the last 3 or 4 days. So I'm feeling pretty much back to 100% now, thankfully. But I just know I need to. It's a warning sign. I need to lose weight, which is why I only got a couple liters of eggnog this year, and I'm not going to do much eggnog at all because that stuff is very high calories. So.
No, I'm at the point now where I'm not losing another pound, or I'll be in trouble. Anyway, I'll give you back your program. Sorry, Gorilla.
Oh.
No,
okay.
You're more than welcome to be on here, Suzanne. You're more than welcome.
Why don't you hang out and stay with us, Suzanne?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do want to catch up on the chats here because I will have to get going here pretty soon. Corona says, I don't judge if peeps use that. Cheers. Yeah, I don't judge either. I smoke to every once in a while. And wine at the moment. I think it's bad if you overdo, but that doesn't mean it's wrong totally. Exactly. Politicians don't leave. Yes, they do. We voted a bunch of them out this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I also think that Opal agrees with me that, moderation is key. It is. Anything you do in moderation. So.
And especially you want to keep moderation in moderation, right?
Yeah.
That too.
and Kronos is suffering under a Hockle there in New York. Well, I'm suffering under Waltz.
Yeah, you got this Tim Waltz guy. You're still stuck with him until next year, right, Gorilla?
Oh, that's Tampon Tim? Is that the guy?
Yeah, Tampon Tim.
Okay.
And Sit Down suffering under New Scum. And who are you suffering under, Germ?
Right now it's Adolf Hensley, and next month it becomes Bob the Bullshit.
Wow. Oh my God! So the only place I left in Arizona actually will have a decent Republican governor next year. Holy fuck.
Jim's the only one that I think that has
a Democratic governor. I'm sorry, not Republican. Democratic governor in Arizona is actually a decent person.
Well, Jim here might actually have a decent governor. I'm not sure what state he's in.
Arizona governor is not a decent person.
Well, he would have been better than Ricky Lake. I call her Ricky Lake. I don't call her Carrie anymore. So, anyway, that's all right.
Yeah, well, we got a jackass here running BC, Premier David Eby, which got reelected back in the summer. I think the election was rigged because usually it takes about 2 or 3 days to call the election. It took 6 weeks to call this one, and there was a lot of funny stuff going on. So. And the NDP, they only squeaked in by maybe 3 or 4 seats, right? It was very close because the Conservatives haven't been an entity in BC in many, many years, and they put a party together earlier in the year and built it up real quick, and they came close to forming the government. So that's another warning sign to the left wing that people have had enough stupidity, and the drug problem is horrendous here. Yeah. So that's big reason I wanted them out. But anyway.
Well,
don't forget PvP. We got terrible Doug Ford over here in Toronto. Mayor of Toronto. His whole family are dipshits. I mean, so whatever.
Oh, I still remember when his brother was running the Toronto.
Right.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
that was a dumpster fire.
well, you
Oh,
know the
yeah,
country's
sure.
really in trouble there when Minnesota changes. When Minnesota will change to red. It came close this year.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
PvP,
it's just like in BC. I mean, the Conservatives built a grassroots party up from almost nothing this year, and people probably weren't even taking them serious until the last few months. When the election was getting close, and then they almost did it. Like the interior here pretty much was all conservative. The only people that saved the NDP socialists were all the lefties down in Vancouver, basically, right?
So PvP was this your guys' election for the last a few more years, or will you guys have a new election when the federal government on your level is dissolved? Will you guys have to elect again?
The federal election won't affect provincial elections. There's already been a couple of provincial elections that have happened in recent months. I think there was one in Nova Scotia where the Liberals got decimated. They got down to, I think the Liberals won two seats in Nova Scotia, which for them is atrocious. They almost got eliminated completely. And I think it was Prince Edward Island or New Brunswick, one of those two. They did manage to squeak in with a Liberal victory there, but the Liberals have been losing a lot of by-elections because what will happen is when a member steps down, maybe they retire, maybe their health is bad for whatever reason, they give up their seat. Then you have to call an election in that riding, right? So that particular riding will hold an election, and sometimes that can change the party status because sometimes the other parties could win it, right? So that's been a very fluid thing. But it's like once they've done a provincial election, which they did recently in places like Nova Scotia, that's going to hold until the government there calls another election, or I believe generally in Canada, it's around a 4-year mandate, either federally or provincially for any government. So they'll probably generally, stick to around the 4-year time span, unless, there's unusual circumstances. And generally, the only reason a party would call an election early is when they think they have such overwhelming popularity that they will crush the opposition. And then sometimes they'll call an early election.
Yeah, we can't do that here, but Chronos here says, we're never give it up, never gonna let it go.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Yeah, you get rickrolled. Go ahead.
Yeah, Suzanne says, no, let's do. That's what he's talking about the plantains there. Food fight! I like stuffed peppers as well. I'm not a big pepper fan. Fruit flies are
I
evil.
like the green mild ones are good though if they're stuffed. They're good.
Yeah. And Crow says fruit flies are evil. They're evil, I tell ya. I hate fruit flies, says Opal.
They're a real pain, that's for sure.
I have the test rack of death that's blows up. Yeah, we used to have one of those. We used to zap people with them.
I should see if they got a zapper at one of the hardware stores. That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, those are real fun to zap people with.
That'd be awesome. I would watch them get zapped. I could make a video and put it up on YouTube.
There you go.
There you go. My creative killer instincts about fruit flies are coming out. Oh shit. I just want to mention the one premier in Canada that I actually respect and admire is next door in Alberta. She's a lady called Danielle Smith, and she's really common sense. She's conservative. But really common sense, just a good, when you listen to politicians and they make sense, they can actually give a speech, they can talk for 10 or 15 minutes without saying something stupid, then that gets my attention, right? And she's one of those rare politicians that actually seems to have a good government going, and she's very popular there too. So that's a sign of success, right?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Suzanne, I'm sorry you got booted there. I didn't do nothing. I never.
I didn't boot her. I didn't.
Might be the internet too. With it being Christmas.
Oh, that's not Christmassy though to boot Suzanne.
No, I didn't boot her, but it might have been the internet. Like the internet's overcrowded.
Oh, yeah.
Says, twice leaves of Oreos is bad. Wow, Wallace. Yeah. Yeah. Kronos says,
There's only one O there, Kronos.
Well, let him spell it
He's a
tampoon.
Whatever, tampoon.
And he might have had to spell it that way because YouTube might have yanked the chat otherwise.
Oh, maybe. Or maybe he was thinking of poontang, but he just wanted to say it the other way.
And let's see, Opal said I meant 2, not 20. Oh, okay. Chronos, you have electric tennis shaped fly swatter? Nice. Well, I had one around here somewhere. I don't know where it's at.
Cat's probably playing with it.
Oh, don't let the cats play with it. Jeez.
I'll let them. It can't zap them unless they hit the button and touch the metal on it.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I recommend it. It's powerful. Yeah. If you hit a mosquito, not much left. Any one of those crows. Yeah, they're real fun. They're not too expensive either.
You got horrible mosquitoes, don't you, Suzanne, in the summertime there?
Yeah. Yeah, well, she's in a Midwestern area. I mean, Crow says, just don't swing one like a regular tennis racket. Broke one that way.
Yeah.
I was biffed at the time.
Do not play tennis with your mosquito killer.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't even realize that was a song. The 80s. Well, you didn't know. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run
around and desert you.
I still
never
got.
Gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye.
Still, one of these days.
I gotta say, Rick Astley is a guilty pleasure. That song, I love that song. That's the exact type of song I should hate, but I love it because it's such fun.
Well, I got
it's a guilty pleasure. I mean, when people started telling me you're Rickrolled, I'm like, go fuck yourselves, okay? It's a decent song.
Yeah.
You don't understand what music is. That's what I tell Rickrolled
the problem is people overdid it, and I got to do that to outlaw Bill on these guys. Come Rickroll him.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Another thing I like about Rick Astley is he knows he's cheesy. I've seen videos where he's like, he's smiling and he winks at the camera. It's like, this is extremely cheesy and I know it, but I'm making money, so I'm going to keep doing it.
Hey, Jim,
he's a one-hit wonder. It's all he really can bank off of.
Yeah.
No, he's done other videos too, though.
No, he's not a one-hit wonder by any stretch.
Yeah.
No,
he's totally cheesy, but he's fun.
Yeah. Jim, what's your thoughts? Where do you rank on the whatever the song's called? Never Gonna Give You Up song.
Yeah.
I think that says it all.
Yeah. Ann just came back home.
His dogs instantly hate it. It's like, no, I don't hear that song again, Dad. No.
Well, what was the question again? You were trying to ask me something earlier, but you got overtalked.
Yeah. Where do you fall on that? Never Gonna Give You Up song. Do you hate it? Love it? Cheesy? Cheesy? There. Secret.
I don't know. Probably cheesy.
Yeah. It's a song, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
I do say it is a catchy song too. The only way I heard it was from Family Guy. That's the only way I heard it.
Well, no, I've heard it. I've seen it where people post a video that also will switch to that "Never Gonna Give You Up" thing.
Yeah, you should go watch the video, Dan.
No. People do it in middle of their videos, like, "Hey, you won't believe what I got here." And they'll open up the box, and then all of a sudden it's a video playing that "Never Gonna Give You Up" part.
Okay.
So. Yeah, some porn channels make fun of it too. It's like you're ready to see some nudity, and next thing you know, it's Rickrolled. You've been Rickrolled.
You got Rick Ashley sitting right in the lady's vagina.
No.
Well, that's I
terrible.
never thought I'd hear that on Christmas Day.
Yeah, me too.
Well, there's one other
Which
song.
is why I keep coming back, I guess, because I'm a weird guy and I love weird people to hang out with. So I'm just saying.
Now, do you know the other song he does called "The Ones You Love"? Now that is a great song because talks about children starving and and having hard life and be with the ones you love. Try to take care of the ones you love, and that's a great song. It really is.
Sounds like a Christmas song.
It's not a Christmas song. It's
no, but it sounds like it should be a Christmas song.
Oh, it should be. Oh, sure. I mean, if you want to throw it in there, but it's called "The Ones You Love." It's a good song, though.
No. Hey, PvP, did you ever happen to get a chance to listen to any of those songs I sent you last night?
You sent me songs last night?
Yes, remember we're talking.
I don't think I got any emails from you last night.
Oh, I was supposed to email it to you instead of all the songs I put in the private chat at Jim's?
That would have been better because I don't know if I don't. Sometimes I forget to save stuff in the private chat. So if you just resend them to my email, that'd be a more reliable way.
Alrighty.
I did hear the Redneck Santa one. No, that was good.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But all right. And so Sudan says not like Manitoba. Manitoba national bird is the mosquito.
Yeah,
Well,
Manitoba. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, the reason like the French actually sold us the Louisiana Purchase, one of the major contributors was the mosquito. Because there's so many damn mosquitoes, that's why we got it so cheap.
Yeah, Manitoba's really bad. Well, is it Manitoba? Is that the province that's called the land of 1,000 lakes? I think.
No, I thought that was Minnesota.
Oh,
no, we're the land of 10,000 lakes, even though only like 5,304 of them are fishable.
Anyway, the thing is, I know that there's so much. I think it's marshland, or there's just so much breeding ground for mosquitoes in Manitoba that, I mean, even in the bigger cities, they have a spray program where they'll actually warn people a week ahead. Close all your doors, close your windows. We're going to be spraying. And they actually go and spray pesticide through the entire cities to keep the mosquitoes down because it's that bad.
Yeah, we do that here too.
We don't do it here. We used to get mosquitoes when I was younger, but I have hardly seen mosquitoes in the last 20 years. I think the climate has changed and the mosquitoes, I just don't see them anymore.
Yeah, that's called the windshield phenomenon. 40 years ago, you go on a trip and your windshield would be splattered with bugs, and nowadays you hardly have any bugs on your windshields.
It's changed a lot. I remember when I was a kid in the 60s, we had in the summertime, we'd have the screen door, right? Just the door with a screen on it. And mother would start cooking supper. And, when you start cooking supper, you get all those smells of supper, right? And pretty soon, after about half an hour, the screen door would probably be covered with about 100 flies crawling around, trying to get in. Never have. I rarely see a fly. I mean, I might get one fly in here, like maybe once a year. I'll get a fly in here that I got to swat and kill. But it's so rare now to even see the little buggers. Things have changed. I mean, I do not believe in climate change anymore because when I look at the back at the predictions and they said, so many cities were going to be underwater by the year 2000, it's like, well, that didn't happen, did it?
Well, I'll believe in global warming when they stop buying multi-million dollar homes on the beachfront property, or they stop giving loans out in Miami.
Exactly.
But with the whole bug situation, what we could be experiencing here is either one, the bugs are getting smarter, which I doubt, or we're facing an ecosystem collapse there with the bugs from all our pesticides we use. The amount of bugs we've killed. With just like with the cars, swatting them and all that. We killing the bugs off with in all the cities there. We could just be facing an ecosystem collapse there, starting with the bugs.
Okay.
No,
You're saying
just a lower humidity.
So
you're trending lower for the humidity, so there are naturally less bugs.
Yeah, the environment's definitely changed. I mean, it's warmed up a lot here in the last 20 years or so.
Yeah, but climate's constantly changing.
Exactly.
Because 10,000 years ago, we were under what was it, mile high glacier or something like that.
Oh, we have lakes. We have lakes in BC that are basically gouged out from glaciers like 10,000 years ago. Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
But
the reality is the planet changes over the centuries, over the millennium, right? So it's not like it's like these climate change people seem to think it's something that just happened in like the last 60 years or whatever. It's like, fuck, can they really be this stupid? And it's like, yes, they are.
Hey, my town's a perfect example because 200 years ago, my house would have been right in the middle. Well, not in the middle of the lake, like underwater there because the south edge of town, about half a mile down there, used to be the edge of the lake. The lake shrunk a shit ton.
Well, you were almost underwater this past summer, right?
That's right. It was
Almost,
up to
we
his
were.
porch. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Well, you said it was up to your porch, though, Gorilla, right?
No. That was in the town I worked in.
Oh, okay.
If my town floods right now, the
Yeah.
entire southern half of Minnesota and northern Iowa is completely fucked because we're up on a hill. But like we got a lake, we got flat land here that goes towards the lake, But if we actually flood, like they did in the town I lived in, that's in the valley there, the entire southern half of Minnesota and northern Iowa would be completely fucked.
Oh, wow.
So, are
Yeah,
you saying
well,
you should start a business selling affordable canoes, Gorilla?
You could.
Not
or
not
maybe
much.
selling some Bibles, You're thinking of floods of biblical proportions, right? Just come towards you and you have nowhere to go. It's like, I have nowhere to go.
I'll build an ark, and that way I can select who I save.
Yeah.
Well,
Just have LDG dangling over the side with his foot still in your ass.
yeah,
Or I can
just,
just sell you some proper water management
All right,
technology.
just a
We
sec,
got great ways to take care of that for you, Gorilla.
Here, just
Yeah,
a sec.
I'm a Jew in Nazi-occupied Europe. Fuck you. Fuck.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
I must be able to
I-
play that one. I must be able to play that one.
Yeah, the one thing I understand now about Winnipeg, Manitoba is that their mosquitoes do look like miniature jet airplanes. So maybe that's why they called their hockey team the Winnipeg Jets.
No,
It
I
makes
think
sense.
I think it was, but I believe there's an air base in around Winnipeg, so that's
Oh
probably
yeah, I
why.
know. I'm just kind of making a joke there, PvP.
Oh,
All right,
Yeah.
guys. I want to catch up on chats because I gotta get going
Yeah.
here in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead,
Okay.
Bruno.
so you're actually going to go and have a real family Christmas instead of hanging out with us weirdos, right?
Hey, I hung out with you guys for 2 hours here. I hung out on TJ's stream this morning.
Hey,
I hung out
I'm
with you guys
amazed.
last night. There, my
I'm
kid wants to
impressed.
come over.
Hey, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, my
Besides,
kid's,
I need to go and I need to go and attack fruit flies soon anyway.
yeah,
So.
yeah, my kid. I want to see my kid up unwrap his birthday or his Christmas presents here. So,
Of course,
But-
of course.
let's see. Cronin says I like music that is good. It's a good song. He was just too good for pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, this is just got interesting. Yell. Yeah. Wait, not too good. Just wrong for pop. Remind me to never check out your search engines. Wait. What was that referencing 8 minutes ago?
I have no idea.
Mm.
You ought to know me by now. I don't pay
Yeah.
attention to that much.
Yeah, and Opal says my husband likes the Redneck Rumble too. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I have a whole playlist of songs I've created over the last few months.
Hey, girl, you got to do for next year, next Christmas. You got to do like a Christmas album of those.
Yeah. Well, no,
You really should.
Well, last night's was inspired by a comment in the chat there. I think it was Opal's actual comment there about the rednecks here. When we were flying over Alabama there. Santa board came from Jim's Jim here with his Borgified Santa.
Right.
So you got to be inspired.
Ah,
Yeah.
You got a good way of rhyming words, though. You got a good knack for it.
Well, I have help with that part. I
Yeah.
get the thoughts all congratulated, then I have a little help rhyming.
Okay.
Even though I did win a poetry contest in like the 7th grade, but that's a whole different song.
Hey, says Saskatchewan is Land O'Lakes.
There you go.
yeah. I just want to say quickly, Gorilla, just one last thing that my friend Charlotte Nightstar does similar songs that she puts together with her lyrics and everything. You two should get together next year. You definitely would collaborate really well. I believe both of you
I
would.
don't even know if I've met
together.
Charlotte yet.
Charlotte
but-
is a very nice, sweet young lady. She's turning 22 next month. She's going to be January 13th is her birthday. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's see, no spring here, and Manitoba sprays it. Oh, holy crap! We do ours like once a summer. It's enough.
Oh,
Jesus
Manitoba
Christ.
is really bad. It's legendary for mosquito horror. Actually, I'm surprised nobody in Manitoba has made a horror movie about mosquitoes.
Yeah, they have.
I know. Yeah, they have.
They have. Okay, what's the name?
Yeah, The Mosquito, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I have not heard of that film.
We reviewed it at Pop's channel. Like,
I don't remember reviewing a film called The Mosquito.
all right.
It has something to do with
That's a long time. That's obviously a long time ago, though. So
yeah. Well, those giant mosquitoes in there, Lake Havasu City, those, there was 8-legged freaks, and then there was evolution. That was evolution with the big mosquitoes. Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's,
no.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
But the film was called Mosquito. Yeah, from
Really?
1994. We reviewed that at Pops.
Wow,
okay.
that's a long time ago then, because I don't remember that.
The mosquitoes. Okay.
No, it's just called Mosquito.
Mosquito. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really good. It's actually pretty decent. We'll have to watch it sometime this summer.
We could do a cringe talk or something.
No, it's not cringe-worthy.
Oh, it's really good. Oh,
It's
shit.
hopeful. I'd be really shocked if they try to fly away with your Shih Tzu. That would not be good.
Yeah, holy Shih Tzu.
Holy Shih Tzu.
Obviously not really, but they are huge in abundance, says Opal.
Right.
George Strait did say that they have oceanfront property someday. I have some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch, I can see the sea.
Exactly.
I saw a cow take it down, don't know where, by millions of mosquitoes.
Arizona.
In a
You
video.
buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free.
And he's getting itchy now. Yeah, I bet you that's the movie Mosquito. Opal, we moved from Manitoba and came to Saskatchewan in the country, small town, population 200. Maybe seen a dozen mosquitoes last year. That all?
Yeah, that's it. That's all she saw.
I think this past summer I saw one or two. They're seriously rare here now. Like there used to be hundreds of them, but now, no, they're pretty much extinct.
It's those pesticides, I tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I'm glad.
Doesn't really matter. They're dead.
I don't miss the little bastards. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. And Opal says, "Wow, I still see one occasionally, and it's winter."
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, that's Arkansas for you. I was referencing the weird stuff. Oh, Suzanne says porn. I think that's what we're talking about, the Rick rolling in the Rick Ashley sitting there inside of a vagina. Vagina.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Angina. Just say angina. You can get away with that.
Well, you're a gina?
No, it's angina.
No
There's
comment on that one.
a problem named angina. So.
You're talking about Regina?
That's Regina, Saskatchewan.
That's
We're
a
not talking about
Saskatchewan
that.
joke. Yes, you got it. Good.
I got it.
Damn Canadians.
You know, I love it. There was one time I remember watching an episode of David Letterman a million years ago, and they had a guest on, and they were Canadian, I guess, and somebody mentioned the city of Regina, and the entire audience started snickering like 12-year-old school kids. It was hilarious. I thought, really, it's a city in Canada. It's Regina, not Vagina. Jesus, people, grow up already. You know?
No, never. I will never grow up. Never gonna grow.
I'll never grow up.
Never gonna mature. All right. And Crow says I didn't say it. No, I did. Opal, where the holy hell do you live? Arkansas.
She's in Arkansas.
Yeah. Oh man, actually,
a lot of movies.
Yeah, mostly in Vancouver.
Vancouver's got $1 billion plus movie industry every year here. Yeah.
And Toronto does too. So you guys are the Hollywood of the West. We're the Hollywood of the East Coast.
No, we did get mosquitoes back. Well, you were a kid, probably around the same time I was a kid, because we're not too far apart in age wise. I'm thinking there were mosquitoes in the Okanagan back then.
Yeah,
there were definitely mosquitoes around back then, because I had the bites to prove it. They love to. you know, how they just love some people and they ignore other people. Well, I was that fortunate person where the mosquitoes love to land all over me and bite the hell out of me. So yeah, I had lots of those big welts. You know, you get those big bumps, those reactions when they bite you. It's like, yeah, lots of fun. Well, we had
I will do
mosquitoes.
something. Yeah, PvP next year when I start talking about mysteries, monsters, and things like that. I will talk about the Lake Okopogo monster. That's gonna
Oh,
be fun.
well, just let me know because I'll try to be
I
there.
definitely will because I want you to be there to co-host it so we can talk about it.
Oh, by the way, I'm not sure about any New Year's. I got to work on New Year's. Not on New Year's Day, on New Year's Eve, I meant. I didn't realize I had to work on the 30th and 31st, Monday, Tuesday of next week, but unfortunately I do. So I'm going to try and schedule things early enough so I can hang out with anybody doing anything on those nights, because I'm kind of guessing there might be a few people doing a New Year's Eve, countdown or something. So.
Well, I know I am starting at 8 o'clock. I'm going to be going all the way till about 2:30 in the morning. So just so I can
Yeah,
cover all the time
I'm going to
zones.
try and schedule my work day. My work days are shorter anyway because they're back to normal at this point. I'm going to try and finish it by 5 p.m. Pacific, so that should work out perfectly if you do an 8 Eastern, Mikey. So that should work out okay.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So that's it. PvP, you want to read this one?
Suzanne said, PvP, as a kid, I don't remember any mosquitoes in the Okanagan. Well, maybe you're one of those lucky people that didn't get bit. I don't know, Suzanne, because they used to love to chew on me, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And Carl says Virginia. Mikey says West Virginia. Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong. That's something Western Virginia. Mountain Mama.
Mama.
Hey, Carlos was thinking the same thing I was.
Oh,
Carlos,
God.
yes, not too many though. Do something on the brain. Oh, hey, Lake Titicaca, yeah, Titicaca, yeah. Woo!
That's that high elevation lake that makes you laugh. Yeah, Lake Titicaca. You say that 5 times fast.
Okay, there's definitely a gorilla song in the making here for places with sexy names. I just say there's a song there, gorilla, somewhere.
Like
Regina, Titicaca.
Bumfuck Egypt.
You have heard of that Canadian town on the East Coast called Dildo, right? Because it is.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
And everything in the town's labeled something dildo.
They probably have a museum of dildos there just to get the tourist trade, right?
Oh, jeez.
All right. With that, Opal says, in Little Rock, it wasn't bad, but since moving out of the country, they think I'm in all you can eat. Yeah, well, that's what you get for moving out in the country.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, all I had trouble with was bumblebees as a kid. I'm allergic big time. Oh, same here.
You better have an EpiPen handy then.
Yeah, I'm a misophobic. I would die from a bee sting or a yellow jacket or a yellow hornet. Yeah.
Do you have a pen?
Yes.
Good.
Let's see. Yep. Yellow jackets are painful. Oh, I know.
I hate them. I hate them.
Oh, okay.
She's seen the Ogopogo monster twice. Cool. Okay.
We definitely got to talk about that sometime because I've never seen Ogopogo, but I've heard lots of fables about him.
It's very cool.
Hey, I'm about 10-minute drive from Okanagan Lake where the Ogopogo lives.
Yeah.
There you go.
So let's see. Crow says, "How can you annoy a bumblebee? Take away its nest."
I would say kill his buzz.
Yeah.
Apparently, no. I said throwing hands at him, sense smells, loud noise usually can set off a regular bees, not just bumblebees too. So
what the hell is
don't forget there are
talking about?
Africanized killer bees. There are Africanized killer bees that are like down south there, as far as Tennessee and as far north as the San Francisco Peninsula. So very dangerous.
What is Kronos talking about?
And PvP,
Intercourse is a city in the south.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it now. I remember that.
Yeah. There used to be a bakery called Nuki's Cookies. They shut down. Oh, those sucks.
Oh, that's
Kronos, by clap your hands together after your daddy finally got the 10 tip. Oops, straight to the hospital after that. Oh, God, that sucked. And I've been stung by wasps and yellow jackets a few times and have only been stung by a bee for the first time this year's 38. Well, lucky you. Like me, I'm in the hospital if I get stung by a wasp there because first time I got stung by first and only time I got stung by a wasp twice. Once I was stung in the back of the head and in the arm there, and I wasn't feeling well there, so I got I went and laid down as soon as I got home. Like I passed out twice on the way home, but kid, seventh or eighth grade me, you're gonna tell your parents no. So I just went and laid down, and they called me in for supper. Sat there, I wasn't hungry. They let me go back to laying down. Then like an hour later, my dad called me into the dining room here. Actually, the dining room I'm actually in. And he goes, and he's asking me if I feel all right. I was sitting there standing, and then all of a sudden, the next thing I know, I just fucking went down. And that's the fastest I've ever seen my dad fucking move. I'll tell you what. He's like, you rushed me to the fucking hospital. They're in. Lucky he actually didn't get pulled over that night.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, Suzanne, I told you guys earlier, just real quickly, that when we went to visit the Toronto Zoo together for the first time, and my Suzanne got stung by a wasp. She didn't even know it was there. It was just kind of like sitting there on a platform, and she put her hand down and got stung. Luckily, there was an EpiPen nearby so that she could use it. But when I was stung, I was at the lake. I was up in Northern California, and I was in a lake, and I was 7 years old, and I was swimming, and I just got stung like a bee. Just kind of like flew by and sat on the water, and here I was going in the water, and I got stung right there, and bawled my eyes out, and I almost collapsed. My mother had to rush me to the hospital. It was that bad. So that was when I realized I was allergic. So
well, for me, okay, so I can finish my story here. Once we got to the hospital there, they sat me up, and they watched my blood pressure just fucking plummet.
Oh.
I mean, it fucking bottomed out, and I passed right back up. But if I was laying down, I was fine. But as soon as I stood up, my blood pressure would just plummet. Then they gave me this stuff called Z-Packs, to help with the thing there. Turns out I'm fucking allergic to them.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh man, that's terrible.
So did they have to put you on life support or something?
No. I just broke out in hives from it.
Oh,
hives. Oh,
damn
that. Oh man.
My arms and fucking legs here.
You're having a bad day. That's for sure.
Yeah. And the second time I got stung by the wasp, I got stung right in the back of the leg there.
Oh,
I didn't know. I didn't realize there was a wasp there because it didn't look like any wasp I've ever seen. It looked like a fucking flying spider. But they turned out to be wasp. And I was working through the day. Overnight my leg just swelled up to about twice the size it was. I still went to work that day, and my boss knew I was in pain. I actually a couple hours into the stream, I asked him where the like a fucking clinic was, so that I could go have it checked out. It turned out to be there's an emergency room like a mile down the road, so go to the urgency care. But I think I'm responsible for getting that one gal fired that was only there for a couple of days, because not only was I doing my job of putting bubble wrap in the tape, printing out the packing labels, putting the proper packing list label and everything on it, and shipping it off there. All she had to do was throw the bubble wrap in, tape her up, and send her down the line. And not only was I doing my job, but I was doing about 3/4 of her fucking job while I was in excruciating pain. And my boss knew I was in excruciating pain. About 5:30 in the morning, when we were supposed to get off at 7 there, about 5:30 in the morning, they called me in, they talked to each other, go, well, why didn't you say something when you got some? Well, I did. Well, I just didn't think nothing of it at first, blah, blah, blah. The company actually covered for it and gave me the day off, but they sent me to the urgency care room where I had a cute little nurse there. I made some kind of comment about her playing with my butt or something, I got an extra hard jab from her with the steroid in the ass.
Nice.
Okay, you said you got an extra hard jab from the nurse.
You got an extra hard jab in his ass.
You gotta specify more about that.
Okay, they gave me a steroid shot.
Steroids.
They used the extra large needle.
So you were saying that nurse was taking care of your ass. Okay.
Well, I pissed her off. I pissed her off is what it was.
Uh-oh.
Oh, even then
Hey,
clarifies the
hey,
gorilla.
never piss
Okay.
off the nurse that you have to get a shot from.
Well, Gorilla, are you sure it was a woman and not the other type of nurse that stabs you with something else?
Oh.
No, they
oh.
don't allow those type of nurse back then.
All right, just a sec here.
Gently extend your arm. Extend your middle finger. Very good.
All
I
right,
love
so
when Sir John Houseman says very good.
Corona says, "Don't clap, bumblebees. Never one rule." And Opal says, "I almost had a panic attack because the nurse told me they never get stung. I told my coworkers I'm fine. Just let me calm down or die. We will see
man.
what happens."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Kronos. While I was swimming, the bees can still survive even on the surface of the water, and you can come across one and get stung right there in the lake. So yes.
Yeah. And Suzanne says, "Almost lost my grandson when he was 6 weeks old. They gave him liquid antibiotics, penicillin. Both him and I are. Oh shit. Yeah, I
Oh,
made.
you're definitely allergic. Yeah, that's sad,
Yeah.
Suzanne.
When I had to get the antibiotics here, I made sure to let them know that my parents are allergic to penicillin.
No, no, that's why PvP said, "Do you have an EpiPen available?" I said, "Yes, we do,"
Yeah.
because we always have to have one,
Yeah.
especially during the
Yeah.
spring and the summer, because that's when they come out. And
Yeah.
if I get stunned, I will go into anaphylactic shock.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
yeah. And Opal says, "Oh man, Suzanne, but he's okay. Yeah, he's turning 16. Yeah, he's okay. He's there.
yeah,
But
good, yeah. No,
all
he's
right,
alive. Don't
all
worry.
right. I got to call it a stream because I have to go get my kid there.
All right.
So Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you, Opal Madu, for coming. Opal, do you do anything on your channel? Let us know so we can promote you. And
Oh,
thank you
by
for
the
coming
way,
to the stream.
By the way, girl, I just posted in the private chat. You might want to save. It's a song by the New York Dolls called "Pills," and it talks about a rock and roll nurse.
Okay.
You might want to listen to that one. It's a good tune.
Okay.
I mean, I can appreciate a rock and roll nurse. Like, come on, who can't? You know.
Oh, actually, I'm checking out Opal's thing. So yeah, it's 14 videos up, so make sure to check them out. Looks like we got some Resident Evil, some Star Trek Online there, a bunch of shorts. So make sure to check out Opal's channel here. And thank you, Kronos, for coming. And thank you, Suzanne XT, for coming. And thank you for coming up on the panel. That was really fun having you on the panel.
It was great.
Yeah, it was nice to briefly chat with you. Even though we need to talk a lot more, Suzanne.
Yeah, sit down. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, and sit down. Well, I'm looking for more names here. What do you got going on?
I'm planning to upload a new video on YouTube, a short video, and I usually do sci-fi topic videos. Among other things, I do my Transformers Prime watch parties on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Pacific time. I do my live streams usually on Saturdays between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I try to upload a new video on YouTube at the end of each week, at the beginning of next week. And let's see, I do cross streams with other live streamers like Gorilla and Resolute Dream if they will allow it. They usually do. And every new watch minute and subscriber and watch hour encourages me to make more content for you guys, to entertain you guys, as well as to hopefully make a living beyond my day job. Beyond that, that's all I have to say about my channel and promotion, and I'll turn it over to Gorilla because I know he's in a hurry. So go ahead, Gorilla.
Yeah, and thank you, Time, for coming, and thank you, Scurvy, for coming. And while I'm scrolling here, Jim, what do you got going on?
Oh, we got all kinds of stuff going on. I had a video that's going to be coming out first of the year, but since certain events have taken place yesterday, that's going to change a little bit. So there's going to be another character who's going to be saying something about what happened yesterday. And don't call me names that I don't like, by the way. And other than that, just keep watching Commodore Productions. You never know what you're going to see. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for being here, Jim. And thank you, Oiler Greg, for coming. He does spoiler-free reviews on his channel. So make sure to check him out there. And Okay, I gotta scroll some more. So, Mikey, what do you got going on?
Just a couple of last 2 more streams left for the year, and one big reveal on the 1st of January. Uh, the one stream tomorrow decided to run at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. It's going to be our Canadian Boxing Day, and I'd like to have PvP and up there the co-host have Larry come on. You two Gorilla if possible. Anybody else that's able to be a part of us as we talk about the Canadian side of things. Then on the 31st will be our New Year's Eve stream, and we started at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and run all the way till 2:30 in the morning on January the 1st. And then after I watch my Arizona State Sun Devils destroy Texas Longhorns with pitchforks, I'll be doing my January 1st big reveal webcam and let everybody know what's happening for next year. So as we say here, expect the unexpected and leave it in God's hands and move on to PvP here.
All right. And thank you to the Phantom Boomer Explorers for coming. Now you run Street Watch parties a week on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays on his Cosby channel, but he puts the trailers for those up on his YouTube channel, so make sure to check them out. And thank you, Yvette, for coming. I know we don't get to talk as much because you're in Britain and our schedules conflict, but thank you for being here. She can be found in the underground hanging out with LDG if you ever want to talk to Yvette there. I said, I'm not sure, but thank you to Edge of Time for coming. I think I already did Edge of Time, though, but.
Yeah, and Matt Arnold. Yeah, you did say him, right? Yeah.
Is Matt here?
Yeah, Matt was here. Yeah, before Jim said something. So Matt said something before
Hey,
him.
Matt, what's up?
Yeah, well, he was here. I don't know if he's still here or not, but he was.
Thank you. Be Yourself Adventures. Soon to change his name to Do Yourself Adventures. There. Thank you for being here. He does like live streams. He's going to be doing a Route 66 here trip pretty soon. He posts a lot of stuff of his fun things he's done around it, like Arizona and stuff. So make sure to check him out.
Yep.
And Zero Sci-Fi Sit Down. And thank you, LDG, hashtag for the net for being up here and coming. If you ever need IT help or need a place to hang out or to go play some Indian drumming music at him, he's at freethenet.org/underground.
Yeah, he loves that Indian drumming music. Like, send him lots of that, guys.
Yeah. And thank you,
send him from the mezzanine. Yeah, the mezzanine stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I just want to send a quick Christmas message to LDG too. LDG, this is the one day of the year you get to wash your foot. Please wash it thoroughly and cleanse it. Just my
please.
advice.
Yes.
And I'm sure Gorilla would appreciate it too. Just saying.
Yeah. And LDG's still here. He says he's waving. Thank you, Watcher X, for being here. And thank you, Matt Arnold, for coming. He does live streams there, playing on the instrument, doing 3D and stuff like that.
Nope.
So make sure to check him out. Jim saying Merry Christmas here, and Opal says I guess I should review this crochet tutorial and not be like, oh yeah, we'll promote your channel, help you grow. There, you just gotta put content out. Have fun, very little. I get preoccupied at work. Yeah, that happens. So, all right, Jerm, what do you got going on?
Nothing going on anytime soon. Hopefully, something starting in January.
All right, thank you. And hopefully, you get your channel back up and going. There, I missed Andromeda on Saturday morning cartoons.
I will bring those back. They'll be on probably different nights, so.
Okay. PvP, what do you got going on?
Well, I haven't had much going on for a couple of months as far as my channel goes because real life has been kind of preoccupying me. But I have found a good source for one of my favorite duos, a husband and wife team called the Handsome Family. They often do have deaf musicians on their albums. And they've actually been recording since 1993. I believe they've got 11 studio albums out now, and they're really quirky. They're really fun. They're really good. And I did put their first album up on my channel about, I guess it's now 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I'm hoping to maybe add a couple more of their albums in the next few days, before I have to start work next Monday. So look forward to that. If you want to check out my music channel, there's always tons of stuff there that can keep you listening to music for hours. Other than that, though, I guess I'll just probably pop on everybody's live stream when they're doing something. And I should mention, hopefully, we'll be starting my own live streams in January sometime, doing watch parties and reviews of the 1960s gothic horror soap opera called Dark Shadows with the 176-year-old vampire Barnabas Collins, which should be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. We'll give you updates when I can.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. As for me, tomorrow, hopefully we'll be able to do the Purge movie. Then no Waltons on Friday. I got to switch that up. Nothing on Saturday and nothing on Sunday. Because I got free tickets to the football game. The next Tuesday should have the cigar lounge. So that you guys have a good night. Remember to be a gorilla. And I got this posted on my channel, but you guys get to hear this, the new rendition of my Christmas song.
Oh.
Watch out, you better comply. Resistance is futile, don't even try. Santa Borg is coming to town. He scanned your thoughts, he's mapped your brain. Your individuality won't remain. Santa Borg is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He's added you to the collective for unity's sake. Oh, you better adapt to, better embrace. He's bringing the hype to every place. Santa Borg is coming to town. His K is a cube, his elves are drones. He speaks with 1,000 mechanical tones. Santa Borg is coming to town. He's upgraded Rudolph with a laser eye, assimilating the reindeer as they fly. Santa Borg is coming to town. Your stockings are irrelevant, your cookies won't suffice. The hive will share in every gift, you no need to check it twice. So you better unite, you better comply. He's merging us all beneath the same sky. Santa Borg is coming to town. Now the North Pole's a station floating in deep space. The Borg and crawls have formed a pact to upgrade the human race. Oh, you better adapt, you better embrace. He's bringing the hype to every place. Santa Borg is coming to town. Yes, Santa Borg is coming to town. You better adapt, you better embrace. He's bringing the hype to every place. Santa Borg is coming to town. Yes, Santa Borg is coming